Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to a brand new video. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. In today's video, we're going to be talking all about how Red Dead Redemption 2 is going to be performing on the next generation and upcoming consoles. So with the specifications of the PS5 being confirmed last week by Sony's lead head architect and the next Xbox being taken place at the next E3 in just a couple of months, I think right now is the perfect time to make this type of video. So we got some really awesome stuff to talk about today that we're going to be getting into in just a quick minute here, so make sure you guys stick around for the entire thing if you are a fan or you're looking forward to the next generation consoles like I am. But if you have not already, be sure to drop a like and also subscribe down below for more daily videos just like this. But with that being said, and without further ado, let's go ahead and hop right on into two quick shoutouts of it, and with that, we'll get into the actual video. So the first quick shoutout of it goes to a really awesome YouTube channel, also known as The Ape Talks. The Ape Talks is a very unique channel that I haven't really seen anything quite like it before, and their videos are actually super intriguing to watch. All the videos are animated and they are super interesting to watch because they're all different and they all have a similar style between them. Definitely be sure to check out their channel in the description down below and subscribe over there for some really awesome, unique videos. And the final quick shout out of it goes to Bad Bullet and their brand new album, Use the Energy. Use the Energy is the latest album from the pop rock band also known as Bad Bullet. They take an alternative style to their music, which I really like, and if you guys want to check it out and listen to it for yourself, I'm gonna make sure to have a link in the video description down below to their website, so you guys can go ahead and listen to the album and also purchase it if you'd like. So definitely be sure to check out Bad Bullet's brand new album in the description down below and take a listen today. But with that being said, and without further ado, let's go ahead and hop right on into this video. So as we all know, Red Dead Redemption 2 is an absolutely massive game. It's one of the biggest games ever produced in terms of map size, and the sheer scale of the map is honestly super impressive every single time I load into the game. Nonetheless, Rockstar was actually planning to make the map of Red Dead Redemption 2 even bigger, however, they weren't able to simply due to the limitations of the current console generation. Now last week, about midway around Wednesday, the head architect over at Sony, which is pretty much the architect that designed the entire PS5 system, came out and he did an exclusive interview with Wired magazine where he gave away some of the most key specifications of the PS5, and that gave us a good look on what type of console it'll be and what kind of power it'll have behind it. So just to give a few key specifications away that are not too technical, first off, it's going to be able to support up to 8K playback, which is going to be upscaled of course. It's going to have dual SSDs and some really awesome immersive sound that is not available on the PS4 because the PS5 is going to have a special audio engine and a new audio card along with it. Now the actual architecture of the PS5 is going to be the exact same as the PS4, and that is actually for good reason because it is going to be backwards compatible, so it's going to be the same architecture. However, it's pretty much going to be a PS4 Pro if you really think about it, because it's pretty much going to be the same architecture, just much quicker and much more powerful. But let's go ahead and talk about how all that power is going to be affecting Red Dead Redemption 2 on the PS5 and what you'll be able to notice first off. So the first big change on the PS5 is going to be the fact that the game is going to load much quicker, especially story mode. When you're loading into the map itself, you're going to be able to load in probably 25% quicker or even more with the new console because the CPU is that much quicker. Now loading times are definitely dependent on how Rockstar is able to optimize the game for the PS5 hardware. It shouldn't be that hard since it is the same architecture as the PS4. However, according to leaks and rumors, Rockstar Games already has the PS5 dev kits in-house, so it seems like they're already developing the game for that system. So faster loading times are obviously great. However, the biggest thing that matters most, at least to me, is frame rate and also game resolution. So as I mentioned earlier, according to the lead architect on the PS5 will be able to support up to 8K playback. However, I believe we can all agree that is not going to be native 8K, it will be upscaled. However, according to what I read so far, the PS5 should be able to support 1440p playback, which is 2K, not 4K, for most games at 60 frames per second, and honestly 1440p at 60 frames per second is still very impressive for a home console. And don't forget, the PS5 will cost only $500 and you're getting that much power included for the price. Now nonetheless, Sony will be losing money on each PS5 they sell. They have been doing this for every console. They never made profit on an actual console because most of the money comes from in-app purchases and game sales. However, for that price, it is still pretty impressive the type of game performance that you will be able to get very soon. Next up is going to be ray tracing. Now ray tracing is something that has only launched into the PC gaming market recently. I personally have never never experienced it just yet. However, pretty much the non-technical explanation of what ray tracing is pretty much a change of how lighting works in a game environment. If you want to look into ray tracing a bit more and get into a bit more detail, feel free to Google it or search up another YouTube video. However, pretty much the one thing I can say is that the game is going to be looking more realistic than ever because ray tracing is going to enable that. Now, one of the big downsides with ray tracing, and this is just the architecture, is that Rockstar will have to code it into the game manually, and this is not something that is done automatically. So hopefully Rockstar is working on ray tracing for Red Dead Redemption 2. They already have the PS5 dev kits in-house, so they should be able to already work with the hardware, and I really hope we'll be able to see ray tracing inside Red Dead Redemption 2 because the game will look that much better, and combine that with the higher resolution and higher frame rate, that is going to be an absolutely game-changing experience. Now, on top of that, the PS5 will feature other upgrades. First off, there's ones that haven't been mentioned yet, of course, and there's also smaller things like surround sound. However, those I will be getting into in a future video. But let me know in those comments down below, what is the top feature you're most looking forward to inside Red Dead Redemption 2 on the PS5? Is it faster loading screens, better resolution or better frame rate, or ray tracing, or even anything else? Let me know all your thoughts in those comments down below, and also let me know if you're on Team Xbox or PlayStation for the next gen consoles. But either way, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for today. If you haven't already, be sure to drop a like and also subscribe down below for more daily videos just like this. But again, thank you for tuning in today, I really appreciate it, and I'll be sure to speak to you guys tomorrow with yet another video just like this. But until then, have an awesome day, and I'll be sure to talk to you guys then.